It's me, Andy, your Calamity girl. And I was here thinking, you know what? I have the house to myself today. How about we chat? Because it should be quiet. So, um, yeah, I want to start some baking, and so um, I have my cookie recipe that is mine. I came up with it. Well, actually, I tweaked the recipe and made it my own. And so, sorry to go out of the camera view. Um, I had to put on my uh, apron because I'm a really sloppy cook and baker. Yeah. Uh, what do you call? I know that a cook is different from a baker, but what if you're both? Are you? What would that make somebody? Uh, a book. Yeah, it would make them a book. That's right. I'm a book. I'm a round book. Round. Get it? Okay. Anyway, uh, let's start with some cookies. We're gonna need flour. We're gonna need light brown sugar. We're gonna need 2 sticks of butter. Let's see, 2 eggs. Hi, Sienna, how are you? Hi. Are you ready to bake today? Well, I was just in the middle of getting some ingredients out of the fridge, so let me do this so that I won't be rude and be out of the picture. Yes, do it, girl. I'm doing it. Remember, I think you're around my age. Wasn't this like called the Cabbage Kids, or something like that? Anyway, so well, okay, what we're going to need first is we're going to need eggs. We will need um, uh, butter. You know, we go through lots of butter. Hey, do you ever use ghee? You're awesome. The Cabbage Patch. The Cabbage Patch. That's right. Woohoo. Um, I have to make sure to stay out of my Cadillac in order to do that. My feet have been giving me lots of problems lately, but not today. So, hey, will you hit that thumbs up button for me, please? Okay. So we will need um this recipe is really easy because it's like just two of everything. That's how I kind of modified some recipes to come up with this. Thanks for doing that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have 2 cats in heat. Who else does this happen to? Gosh. So anyway, yes. Okay, 2 bowls we're gonna need. Okay, I have to concentrate for a second because you know my ADD. um, okay, so we are gonna need um butter. We're gonna need eggs. We're going to need um the vanilla extract. This one, tis the season. Tis the season for what? Let's see. Come on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Tis the season to be frisky. That's right. So, and we're gonna need Mexican vanilla bean. I like Mexican vanilla bean. There's just something about it. So, we're gonna call this, as it truly would, Mexican vanilla bean. No, Mexican vanilla bean. How's my Mexican accent? Okay, so moving on. Um, uh, let's see, peanut butter, and we will need light brown sugar. So, um, let me see. I can't see. I can't see the chat. Let me. Golly. Okay, there we go. We got a couple things done before the rain settles in again for the day. Hope you're well. Hi, guys. I am well. Today's a good day. Having a good day. Say hi to my friend Cian. This is Mike and Trisha. They're really nice. I know them through my friend 307 Jote. He actually is the one who had me start this whole little thing. And so I don't know what people like, but it is what it is. Hang on just a second, guys. I gotta concentrate for just a moment. Okay, we will need walnuts. We will need flour. We will need chocolate chips. I have a whole bucket of them because I like them so much. And they're the good ones too. They're the Ghirardelli chocolate makes the best chocolate chips ever. And I don't know what it is about it, but when you heat them or melt them, oh my gosh. I made the other night little Reese's peanut butter pops, you know, and chocolate chips I mean, they're the bomb.com. Don't get me wrong. But these, hey, Gracie, don't yell at me. Come here. Um, one moment. um, this is my untrained dog, Gracie. Go outside. I don't know what it is about the Ghirardelli chocolate ones, but when you melt them, oh my gosh, they're good. Okay, so let me see what I've got. I've got flour. I've got light brown sugar. We want light brown sugar. Flour. Um, walnuts. I'm gonna your eggs. It's always the best to bake with your eggs room temperature. So mine kind of aren't, but I have a way to cheat. Um, I gotta get a little bit of water. Okay. Um, and then I just heat the water up a little bit, not too much, just to, um, you know, tepid. And then I throw the eggs in and then boom, boom, voila, you got nice uh, eggs ready to cook with. Um, yeah, we're the only country that actually um, pasteurizes our eggs. Did you know that? Um, Mike and Trisha, I know that you guys, oh my gosh, I have two cats in heat. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, my eggs, two eggs. This recipe is so freaking awesome. It's easy to remember because it's all just about two, 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 you know. So, because with me and my MS, it's I don't compute and remember things all too well. So I guess I scared that person off. Or they didn't like my light brown sugar. You know what? You can also, if you don't have any light brown sugar, you can make it. If you have only dark brown sugar, you can take um, 2 cups to 1 cup, 2 cups of white sugar to 1 cup of dark brown sugar, and then you can make it. I smashed it on the way in. Thank you. Um, but yeah, that's how you can make it your own. And did you know that brown sugar is only um, uh, pure cane sugar with molasses? Hmm. So don't ask me how I know that. I've had to do a lot of research. When you live beyond the boonies and in an area like I do, you figure out ways to do a lot of uh, come on, help me out, guys. Um, trading, for lack of a better word, because I know there is a better word and I'm lacking in it, that's for sure. Okay, so always keep your dry ingredients separate from your wet ingredients. Now, when I was growing up, my mom, she used to say, no, just dump it all in there. It all goes to the same place anyway. Her cookies weren't as good as Mrs. Carney's down the road. Mrs. Kearney always separated hers and then folded it in. Did you guys know that? That that's the best way to do it? Hmm? Don't speak all at once now. I'm so glad you guys are taking time to hang out with me. Uh, this was, as you guys know, not an easy thing for me to get back into. So, but I'm trying it and I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Okay, 2 cups of flour. Oh, talk about substituting. That was the word I couldn't find in my brain. But I only had 00 flour, and which is bread flour. And I use that a lot to not only make our bread, but I also make our pizza dough with 00 flour. But AP flour, I had just ran out of all purpose flour. And so my bucket of AP empty. No, Gracie, you stay outside. And so I wanted to kick myself in the hiney, but I can't do that very well. So you can substitute this for, 1 for 1. Your cookies, they won't have as much texture to them, but I'm going to show you a trick to add a little bit of texture back to them. Okay. But first, okay, we have to get our flour. So here we go. Dry ingredients. Okay. 2 cups of flour. That's all you need. 2 cups of flour. Now, the secret ingredient. And people today, with the trends that are going on, they kind of won't like me for this, but that's all right. Well, I don't know if it really is America anymore, but are we a free country? Hmm. Anyway, you put just a little bit of gluten in. Now, gluten, I use it for my pizza dough because it makes it, um, it gives it that really chewy and that you get the crunch and then the chew. You guys know what I mean? But say something in the comments if you do. But gluten, it goes a little goes a long way. I mean, a little goes a long way. So for my 2 cups, I'm going to use only 1/4 of a teaspoon. I thought I had an eighth of one, a little smaller. Yeah, let's try the eighth of a teaspoon. Okay. I know that seems like, a little popcorn fart, but trust me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we're going to need baking powder. We're going to need salt. Okay. So now, uh, I've got some arthritis in my hands starting up, and it's a little rough. Okay. And then you need 1 teaspoon of salt. I like this red, I think it's called red rock salt. Um, it's here, I'll show you if I can. It's pink and it like a Himalayan salt, but it's not Himalayan. It's from the Great Salt Lake. And it's got these natural minerals in it. And you guys, it has a wonderful buttery taste to it. It is delish. Yes, that's a word. So that's going in there. Okay. That is one thing that is a one to this recipe. I hope you're writing this down because it's a good one. Okay. Baking powder, another teaspoon. Well, you know what? Let's go with 1 1/4 teaspoons because I had to substitute this. Now, bread flour, it's ground a lot finer than all-purpose flour. And so, and of course, I had to get into, grinding flours. That's all I have to say about that right now. Yeah, a lot to learn. I have a book up here called Homemade Flour Cookbook. I need to open it. Had it for like 2 years almost. So, but you know, okay. Now, whisk this together and make sure that you whisk it together real good. Don't be just like my mom who just throws everything in there and says it'll be fine. Ever since my dad died. This December will be 4 years, and my mom, she used to years ago. She used to be like extremely dependent on my dad. And my sister and I always kind of worried that, oh gosh, if something ever happens to dad, oh boy, this is going to be rough. Well, something did happen to dad. And you know what? She was fine. I think she actually kind of liked being on her own. So, okay. Remember those eggs I told you about? Okay. That are in the tepid water? And it's been what? I don't know. Oh shoot. That's another thing with my MS. I drop things periodically. So it's a good thing I'm going to use this egg because I cracked it in there. Oop, 2 eggs. Whoops. No eggshells. Okay. Now, there it is. Let's set that aside. Then we need 2 cups of light brown sugar. Okay. And so just make sure that it's packed okay, packed nicely. That's what you need in there. And so pack that down real good. And then what we're going to do is the butter. Calamity. I didn't touch my fingers are so bad. Okay. Hey, thanks for coming in. I don't know who that is, but it was you're great, and thanks for hitting that thumbs up for me. Okay, my cat in heat. Okay, I am slowly going to get these to where I can cream them together. Um, and so I'm going to cream them together with my uh, uh, light brown sugar. And so I shouldn't put the eggs in there at first, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. That's how I came up with this recipe. Was was oh oh well, let's see what happens. And you know what? It turned out good, if I do say so myself. So we'll find out what happens. You know. So next, I'm going to be making ghee. Does anybody know what ghee is? I use it all the time, and it's awesome. If I had any, I'd show it to you. Oh, I have just a little bit. Um, it's clarified butter. You know, um, whoops, Butterfingers. Okay, bad joke. Oh, I missed the comment. Let's see. Mary Redmond. Hi, Mary. Yes, it is Redmond's brand. Hi, Colette. Oh, come on. Yes, Colleen, I know what D is. Thank you. I don't know if the others will. It's not super popular over here, Colette. Golly. Okay, come on. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's Cian, you know what it is. Okay. Hi, Mary. How are you? It's really good to see you. So, anyway, I'm going to be making that tomorrow. I like ghee. I used ghee for French toast. Oh yeah, the stuff is amazing. It truly is. And you got to kind of get used to it, though. In my humble opinion. Okay, now we're going to mix this together. But you know what? I forgot to preheat the old oven here. So let me just take out all this stuff. Ugh. Okay. I love my new oven, you guys. I'll show it to you in just a second. It is amazing, in my again humble opinion. Um, It's great. Calamity ghee butter last 5 years. That's right. Yes. Do you make it yourself? That's why I'm waiting for her answer to come up. Um, it's time to assemble this. So yeah, I learned how to make it. Oh, I don't know, half a year ago, and I just love this stuff. I use it for everything. Um, okay, let me plug this in because that's what we do around here. Excuse me. You would think that I would have more room. I have a 12 by 8 um, uh, mine was store-bought, but there are lots of videos on how to make your own. Yeah, Mary, I'm going to be doing it one tomorrow. And whoa, I saved y'all. Okay. I'm going to be doing one tomorrow because I learned how to make it a little bit more clarified than most videos that I had watched, and it really is delicious. Okay, so here we go. We got to cream this stuff together, but in order to get it not to fly around, I'm kind of uh, just mixing it together just a little bit because I don't want the powdered sugar to go, or the not powdered sugar, but the brown sugar to go everywhere because that is something that would just happen to me. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the noise. Oh, this is working out perfect. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the noise. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I gave you a good topic, beef. Okay, this is really nice. So you're going to want to mix this for about a good 90 seconds or so. Okay, because this is really nice, and I'll show you what it's like when I'm done here. You guys, I don't know how to pause or anything like that, and I don't know how to edit, and I don't plan on doing learning. It's too much for me right now. So, okay. Um, Here we go. Okay. You want to get it to look about this consistency? Me too. AP is a great guy. Yeah. Okay. This consistency. Now, when you put in your vanilla, you're just going to put in about 2 teaspoons. So slowly, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, boom, 2 teaspoons. And then butter. And don't limit yourself. If you don't have enough peanut butter and you think you can scrape by, just wait until you get some more because this recipe really is, it's delish. And I'm going to say it's about a cup because I just don't measure, but um, I kind of wing it. And um, okay, about a cup. Okay, now set this over here. Okay, let me grab a napkin to wipe my hands off it. So, here we go. Are you guys ready for the weekend? See, we're retired, so it really doesn't matter. You know, um, weekends are just crowded days of the week to us. Okay, so now we're going to mix this together. Okay. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay. I love peanut butter so much. I am going to have to find out how to make like nutter butters. Yeah. But see, I don't like to um I like to do everything from scratch because then I know what's going into it, you know. Um and it's also a little bit more of the challenge and with my foggy brain with my MS, it it's like doing a puzzle for me. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Okay, this is what we're looking for. So those are all of our wet ingredients. That is the panela bean from Mexico, the 2 sticks of butter, the peanut butter, the light brown sugar, and 2 eggs. We're going to click that. I obviously ran someone off. Okay, now we're going to bring these together, and we're going to fold the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. So here's a good one. Okay, I always mix up my bowls. I need to remember me remember that the wet ingredients go in the big bowl and the dry ingredients go in the smaller bowl. So, because otherwise you have to fold it in kind of backwards ways, and that kind of flubs me up, you know. So, did you see that? I swear, I can never do anything without making a mess these days. But that's okay. I'm not in the riding in my Cadillac right now. So um, I have that folded up and stored while it's sitting in my stand, leaning against the wall in my bathroom. Gracie, hush up. Okay, and put some the rest of this in here. Now we're not done yet, guys, because this is we got to make the magic happen, you know. Yeah. So okay, now that I don't have to concentrate, let's chat. So you guys know that I've been watching these at night when I can't sleep. I watch these uh, police, scanner chases. We all make a mess, and we go. Thank God it's not just me. I try so hard not to, make a big mess, and I usually end up with just the tornado effect. I just have to stop it. So anyway, so gosh, look at that, right on the tip of the nose. Sorry, meant to type you ain't cooking. There we go. Okay. Now we'll fold the rest of this into here. We don't want to do what my mom used to do. Just throw it all in there and mix it all in because it all goes to the same place anyway. We don't want to do that because it just takes away the. I don't know why it does. You have to do it this way, but doing it this way, it makes the cookie just so crisp and then chewy and crunchy at the same time. It's pretty delicious. Hello, welcome to my room. How are you? Hmm. I can't see who came in, but anyway, welcome to my kitchen. We're making chocolate chip, peanut butter cookies, peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. And so anyway, so I'm really into these police scanner chases, right? And last night, I had fallen asleep for a couple hours. I probably sleep maybe 2.5 hours at the most. And I ended up um, at LAOC. And he, right when he was pulling up to it was called a street takeover. That's what it was, street takeover. And you guys, it was, oh, California time was 1 in the morning. And there were probably 200 kids there. And when I say kids, it's maybe 16, 17. And they all took over this intersection, like a major intersection in Los Angeles, California. And the kids all made a circle around the intersection to block it all out. And then the streetcars came in, and then they started that's when they start doing donuts. Well, uh, I missed a good portion of them doing donuts and stuff like that. But it was pretty sketchy because he was out there by himself with several hundred kids, and you know what? I mean, nothing good goes on after midnight, number one. And number two, um, oh, nothing good happens in an alley either. No, stay with your gut on that one. And so it was it was pretty scary there for a moment. Well, all of a sudden, everybody cockroaches with the light coming on, they just scattered everywhere. And so Jeremy, who's the guy whose channel it is, he was walking back to his car too, and he was kind of nervous because he thought, wow, which way is this going to go? And hey, thank you for coming in and hitting the thumbs up. I can't see I can't see who it is, but I appreciate it. Say something in the chat and I'll be able to catch it. Oh, hello, Tammy. How are you? You're not supposed to be. Oh, I'm gonna have to. That's right. Remember? But you know what? Kids, this this day and age, they don't remember they don't remember what was that movie, Gremlins? They don't remember what happens after midnight. Yeah. And so all of these kids ended up coming out, and it was just like, and then they ended up, I don't know where they ended up going, but earlier in the evening, they were in a different part of the city. And it was just like, man, where are the parents? That's what I want to know. Where are these parents? Where's my cup? Where's my cup? Okay. Ah, Here's my cup. Okay. Remember the chocolate chip cookies or the chocolate chips? If they eat after, what did you say, Mary? Oh, thanks, Tammy. I appreciate that. Gremlins are real if they ate after midnight, right? So, um, 2 cups. Mm. Ghirardelli chocolate chips are the best. Calamity, watch Helen White YouTube. She's amazing lady. 85 years, you will love and enjoy. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Oops. I got something in here. There we go. Oh, it's a part of a. There we go. Okay. 2 cups of chocolate. Okay. Let me get a wooden spoon. And I need a chopping board. Un momento, por favor. That means 1 minute in Spanish. I'm back. Okay. And then my family likes lots of walnuts. And um, unfortunately, this is all I got. Well, that's what they get. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear my cats? Can you guys hear that? So I use one of these things, to for a dough. Um, no, yes. Have you tried Godiva chocolate and pudding? Yum. No, but that sounds just about right up my alley there, Tammy. Mm. So I'm chopping these up, to make them manageable. Um, my family doesn't like too finely chopped. They like it, just enough because if you're going to eat a nut, you want a good portion of the meaty part of the nut. And so I got talked to about that. And uh, so anyway, and then some of these crashes that people get involved in. Okay, there was this one last night where it was a single car, okay? A single car collision. And this car went through a gate and hit another car that was parked in somebody's backyard. I mean, come on, how does that happen? That would happen to me, but I mean, seriously. And then um, it was like 3 in the morning, and there was this car crash in this neighborhood. Um, this one car, one it was this one car hit a parked car, flipped over, went over the median into another parked car, and then um, when the tow truck showed up, oh my gosh, those poor people in that neighborhood, because it it needed a flatbed to tow it out, and it had one tire on the front left that was gone, and then the back right, that tire was gone also. And so in order to line it up, they had to, like, across the pavement, and it took a gouging out of that pavement. Also catching and driving. Yep, yep, any of those. We saw a crash a couple weeks ago on AXN News, and this crash, it was a Tesla. and it was in Hollywood, and it hit a pole, and then it burst into flames, and they couldn't get the flames out because those lithium batteries, they burn like big time. And the person um, burned alive in the car. Yeah, I haven't I haven't had time to have nightmares over that one yet. I'm sure that's on my nightmare uh, back burner. And then there's this guy out of Bakersfield, California. It's Dad's Gone Live. Okay. And you guys, is this guy is so cool. And he's young, he's in his early 30s, and his name is Jacob. And he spends just as much time feeding, clothing, providing tents, sleeping bags to homeless than he does chasing scanner calls. I mean, yeah, the guy's amazing. He's really, really precious. You guys, if you go over there and subscribe, please tell him that I sent you over there. Dad's Gone Live because he's a good guy, Jacob. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, this smells so delicious. Okay, so this is ready. Peanut butter, chocolate chip walnut cookies, and a kitten howling. There is no way that I would allow an animal to drive itself, right? That's heartbreaking, Calamity. Those horrible. I know. I know. And then you have the racers, you know, the drag racers. Sheesh. That's just as dangerous, if not more, you know. Um but I'm addicted to these. You know what? It's just like, okay, they mount the video camera in front of the car, okay? And so, and it's like you're sitting in the back seat right in the middle, and you have an unobstructed view. And um, last night, Jeremy, he went to go check out that one car that I was telling you about that went through the fence and then hit another parked car in the backyard. He went to go check that out, make sure nobody was, bleeding from the, head or ears or anything from that one. He's a cool guy. Um, Shoot, where was I going with this? Somebody help me. Yeah, I would take their licenses. It's a privilege. That's right. That sounds so good. Erase and those cars coming down. Uh-huh. Yep. Coming down our mountains. Crazy. Yeah. Um, well, where I'm at is, well, you guys know where I'm at. I'm 8 miles um, off of a highway on a dirt road. In the wintertime, you have to snowmobile to get here. And but next year, I think we're going to have to invest in a snow coach because hey, you were not allowed up here. No, get out of here, Mia. Come here. But you guys say hello first because you're so damn cute. Okay, this is Mia. I love her. Oh, I love Mia. She's my precious little baby doll. And she just started going into heat yesterday, didn't you, baby? Yes. She is Kitty's baby, and she was born on August 30th. And hi, Mia, meow. She is beautiful. And Kitty and I have a very close relationship. And see, we didn't know that Kitty was pregnant. And then, Kitty was like pawing at me, like, come with me, help me, help me. And so next thing I know, I'm in the closet, head deep, saying, "Push, Kitty, push!" And Mia was the first one out. There was four. They were really precious. Yeah, isn't she adorable? I love little Mia. Okay. I gotta get my cookies on the rack now. But what do you think of that recipe? It's super duper duper easy. Somebody left. I ran them off. Anyway, um, uh, you place them on a cookie sheet with parchment paper. Okay. You bake them for 13 minutes at 350. Boom, take them out, best cookies of your life. But I'm going on 51 minutes here, guys. And I don't know what's too long or anything like that. YouTube has changed so much since I've been on my hiatus. So anyway, um, now I want those cookies. I know, Mary. Mary, just go make some. They are delish. Yeah. And for those who are allergic to peanut butter, that sucks for you. It really does. So, yeah. So, hello, whoever just came in. Welcome. We're doing fabulous. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been on here a long time, and I just don't know what is too long, you guys. So, um, but also this cookie dough, it freezes really well. So if you just want to uh, freeze, cook some up, freeze it. My oven doesn't work. Maybe small batches in the toaster oven. Yeah, that would totally work. Because I was just going to say, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cook up 12 of them and then I'm going to freeze the rest of the dough because, if we have guests or anybody, come over, I like to, throw some warm cookies at them, just because, that's just how I am. I am a crippled Martha Stewart. Um, so anyway, but yeah, it freezes really, really well. So, okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make some ghee. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Please, um my thank you for liking my video. I really appreciate it. And if you guys would share me out because I would like to my next goal is 700. I will send you some good time. Oh, reason. Oh, you don't have to do that. I can get that. Things are getting expensive these days. Calamity. I used to have a cat years ago, black and white, chest name. Oh, Joey. Oh, from Friends. Thank you for the live. It was great to have you back. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Yeah. Although he has blessed me. I'm blessed and highly favored. God bless you too, girl. And hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. How do I do this?